Hi everyone! In this video I'm going to show you my latest plein air gouache study painting from 18 January 2023. This little painting I did in S village. S is a very small village or town famous for its Fragonard perfume factory. And it's located in the mountains near Nice, about half an hour away by car. In fact, we didn't go up to the S itself because we saw a good observation deck right near entrance of the village. And I decided to follow the most important plein air rule, to draw the first available nature more or less suitable for this, of course. I can't count how many sketches I didn't do just because I was going to look for some more successful something or a more successful place. From the observation deck, the S is just visible from the back. The ruined fortress walls at the very top, a few houses, but for the most part rocks and vegetation. I took with me as usual a small gouache kit, gouache in vacuum palette of 12 colors, and this set includes a folding cup. You can find this kind of palette on AliExpress. Also, I took a pair of brushes and, as an additional palette for mixing colors, a plastic lid from the container. It was just an average size, about A4, and fit well in my backpack. At this time I've painted immediately in dense layers, trying to get into the shade and tone right away, considering that gouache will lighten or darken in places when drying depends on mixes. Now this gouache drawing technique seems to me the most suitable for drawing from nature and on location. I'm not trying to work with gouache in watercolor way, when I at first filling the entire surface of the work with washes. In practice, it turned out that this only lengthens the whole process, and I try to keep within the time frame, and it's about an hour. It turns out such a rendering from a piece. Also, in general, I like to draw and paint more working on the entire surface of a paper or canvas. I like to make general fills so that the colors flow into one another. This is both in watercolors and gouaches. My paper was 100% cotton from DMD brand. It has nice texture and it's great to make texture strokes with a dry brush on it. Because of the chosen manner of work, I painted with two small synthetic brushes, a flat one and a round one. Today I naturally, from what I saw in life, picked up a limited palette for all my mixes. This is mainly cobalt blue. The sky was the purest cobalt without any impurities, as from the jar. Ultramarine, burnt umber, green, yellow ochre, and quite a bit of cadmium yellow, cadmium orange, and carmine. In order for the gouache not to dry in the process, both in the palette and on the plastic palette, I used a sprayer. In the gouache itself, which is in the palette, some time ago I started adding a couple of drops of gamma arabic. So it dries more slowly and the color of the paint is initially a little more saturated than without it. I try not to go into details too much and to catch light and shadow in general. Also with small brushes it's such a thing, but at the same time add as much details as possible if it makes sense. Every time I finish an etude, I struggle with this feeling that I need to add something else to prescribe. For all the time that I have been engaged in painting and drawing, it hasn't completely passed me. In general, it took me a little more than 1 hour. Then the light went out, my hands were frozen, and I decided to finish with what I had at the moment. It turned out to be such a small gouache sketch of S village from the observation deck. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.